Welcome back. This will be the next video in the set for reviews of these new characters that have come up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second new release for the Kalevala summons, and that is going to be Mother Lemminkainen. That I will never get these names right. I mean, look at that. They're just going crazy with these names, but that's fine. Anyway, Mother here. So the second Mother released this month. We had Grendel's Mother. Now we've got this Mother. So it's it's going to be a fun month for mothers, I guess. So let's look into what she does. First things first, we have the Sorcerer class, which gives her the chance to delay people who attack her. I do like that. I love slowing down mana. It's one of the stronger things in the game, so you can't go wrong with that. A reminder of what the Kalevala family bonus does. It increases for 1, 2, or 3 heroes, and it says receive negative 10, 25, or 40% less damage from special skills of the stronger element, in this case, Dark. So that's a very useful thing to do, is to cut into some of that extra damage from, matching the opposing color. All right, next up we have Aether Power of Sisu. This just simply says that the first turn after this character goes low health, they will receive an additional 15% health and 15% mana at the start of that turn. This is helpful to help make sure that they're able to possibly get their special off before they die. They get a little more health to stay alive, a little more mana to get them closer to their goal. And that'll be helpful when we go into what this special is. So in the Aether Power, we have Heal Increase. For the at the start of each battle, this hero gets plus 50% increase for healing received for 6 turns. So for the first 6 turns, you are going to go ahead and get plus 50% healing. It will make it a little bit easier to keep this person alive as well. Down into the specials at Mending Stitches, operating at slow speed, we have each defeated ally has a 60% chance to get revived with 20% HP. All allies regenerate 1080 boosted health over 4 turns. Boosted health can exceed the max HP, and it also says that all enemies get negative 50% defense against special skills for 4 turns. Against dark characters, this status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. Okay, so what do we like, what do we not like about this? Well, first of all, obviously she's a reviver. A lot of the revivers operate at slow speed, so that's fine, that's normal in what we kind of expect. In this case, she has a 60% chance to revive. That's actually pretty high. 60% is about as high as we get out of normal revivers, so good chance she's bringing people back. But what I don't love here is that she's reviving them with 20% HP. It's a pretty low amount. So I really would have loved to see this at like 30 to 35% HP to make her slightly more viable, but listen, she's bringing a bunch back, and unless they have the special to finish them, hopefully you could do maybe a follow-up heal or something like that to get these guys alive, but the odds are she's bringing at least one character back when she casts this revive. And then it says that they all get the plus 1080 boosted health over 4 turns. That sounds fun, but in reality, that's 270 health boosted each turn. That's fine, but 270 health is kind of a drop in the bucket these days with the amount of health characters are having, so I don't think that's going to make the biggest difference in the world. But it also says all enemies, and this is interesting, all enemies get negative 50% defense against special skills for 4 turns. This is actually pretty impactful too. This really debuffs the opposing side, especially if you're going to follow up with a couple attacks afterwards. You cast her first, you have a chance to revive some dead allies. If you have a couple specials to hit right afterwards, they are going to hit significantly harder with that 50% defense against special skills you just hit them with. So, like, this character does a lot in very interesting ways. I think she is definitely worth considering leveling up with her stats the way they are and how she can affect a field. I think people are going to want to eliminate her because of her high chance to revive. So she will be a priority target, maybe taking the damage away from some of your other characters that you really need to stay alive longer. So I think if you utilize her correctly in a team setup, she's going to be pretty impactful. I will give her a 8 out of 10 because I like the fact that she's not only reviving, but she's also debuffing the other side pretty significantly. She's giving you a little offense, a little bit of defense. She's not pretending to be a healer. She does do a little healing as utility, but really she's just in there to kind of create some havoc and call some attention to her rather than the rest of your team. So 8 out of 10 for our Mother Lady here. Yeah, absolutely. Congrats if you pull her. I think she was worth getting as well. All right, to catch you in the next video.